Very good, very good. By the way, like speaking of Monday, are we doing like should we prepare something for like the dating stream?
I'm not preparing shit. I don't
Like,
give a
no,
fuck.
I mean like not like that. I mean like like the after party people like to say some line. Like for example, all of us
Or
will
just
say
everyone say one thing.
yeah, it's like for example like we
just
are here for Dan only. Something like that. I don't know.
no, like it's just like a random sentence
Yeah,
that we all say, and
exactly.
then she'll be like, "Wait,
exactly.
are they all saying the same thing?"
Yeah,
But
exactly.
then
That's
we
the
only do
point.
it once, so she doesn't really know. So it'll eat at her, and then she'll probably
We should
ask.
all end with like you should uninstall autotune.
Oh yeah, something like that. Yes. Like thank you for the date, and you should uninstall AutoTune. And then just disconnect.
I agree.
Well, I think who's actually going to be there? Because I know it's definitely you, Seth. I know Michael's there, but who else is?
I think everyone in this call except
everyone
you.
here but you.
Yeah, sadly, everyone but you.
I
Thanks.
really hope she doesn't bring out her ukulele on the 14th.
Oh, she will. I asked
She
to be
will.
serenaded.
Bro,
if she does
it's gonna-
ukulele
it's
plus
gonna ruin my
auto-tune
joke.
while I'm
It's
in the
gonna
show,
ruin my joke if she does.
I'm just gonna disconnect.
What?
It's not like-
Are you doing a
I'm
joke,
hoping
Tommy?
it's delayed. I'm doing a joke. Yeah, I got a bit, but I'll have backups. But my main ones I've been prepping for a month will be.
You're actually
For a
prepping
month.
shit. You're so sad.
Damn, bro.
It's gonna be fun.
Bro, comedy is all about
No,
all
comedy.
about preparation.
No, it's not, bro. I'm
Yeah, it is,
fucking
bro.
hilarious, and I don't
Comedian,
prepare
let's act-
shit.
Bro, who won? Who won the Cards Against Humanity game? Again?
Fam,
Alright,
you
not
got
'cause you
ridiculously
suck.
good cards. Literally, every time you played a good card, you won.
100%, bro. It's because I have good cards. I have good. Well, also you gotta know when to play this.
Yeah, true. And who to choose them for. So it's like 50-50.
But yeah, it is part luck, it's part knowledge.
That's true.
Not even just knowledge, just like smarts in general. Like you have to know who to pick, who to play this card for their specific type of game.
Yeah.
And like what context will they think it is in? If they're not as good as English, pick shorter cards. Because that's how I won mine whenever Dan did. I picked one that was like
Oh yeah.
Just kidding. It's Rishmash going live. I'm like.
Yeah, I know. I just put Rish Marshall live, and I was like, wait, no, she's not. Oh, me lying.
It's happening.
But I was confused for a second.
Everybody can
I was
hear you
literally
now.
gonna refresh my browser and be like, what the?
It was me. I didn't say it.
Oh, I got told I had the voice of an angel training.
By who? Your grandma that's deaf?
No, some I didn't. I was like it was me and two of my mates that were getting changed after swimming. Like we were all in our own cubicles, and we were singing to each other. And then I thought everyone fucked off already, but one of the girls came out of the showers and was like to the other boy and was like, "Were you just singing? Were you the one that had the voice of the angel?" And I was like, I just stayed silent, and he was like, "Oh, it must have been me." And I was like, "Oh no." And then me and the other boy like just looked at each other and started pissing ourselves because his voice is awful. It was very funny, but
Surprised he didn't say it was me. You know.
yeah, because all my friends know you.
No, say it was you that was the one.
No. I'm like really outgoing with absolutely everything apart from singing. I don't know why.
I wonder why. I wonder how. Or not.
I'm the same with like singing or dancing. Like, well, I could sing.
I don't mind dancing because I'm not good at dancing. So
Yeah,
like,
so you just everybody
I
knows
don't give a
what they're
fuck.
expecting.
I just move. Like I'm not awful at dancing, but I'm not good.
Just be like John Shepard from Mass Effect. That one move.
No. You just do whatever the fuck happens, and then people either laugh or join in, or both.
Just as long as you can make a fun out of yourself and enjoy yourself, that's what matters.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you can laugh at yourself, then you're sorted.
Mhm.
Because then, if you can't laugh at yourself, who can you really laugh at? So.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Uh,
But
Fuck Chelsea.
yeah,
I agree.
Czech Republic
They're
actually won the
playing.
match against
They're
Russia.
playing. Oh, did they?
Yeah,
I didn't
surprising.
realize they were playing.
So that's
But
nice.
Chelsea are playing ass at the moment, Tommy.
yeah.
Was it a close game? Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
2 to 1.
I will eliminate. I got ready.
Both of them.
I appreciate it, sir. I'm just remembering like how you like tried like 3 or 4 times to get me in on Monday. Was it?
Well then, how about we begin?
Yeah. I've tried so many times. I like.
Bro, and the
I
thing is,
even tried in the fucking group, and I was like, oh, Flash wants to come in, and Richie was like, he's not an OG. I was like,
yeah, bro, it's no, it's fine. But like, the funny thing was, like, I even said, oh, I won't be able to come in my donation, and then she's like, oh, you're not gonna come. I was like, do I have
yeah,
to be
because of
explicit?
you silly bitch.
Oh,
Did you actually
God.
get rejected, or did she not? Or did she just forget?
Bro,
the-
I think
Oh,
I've submitted like 5 times now.
It, basically, Flash had done one before, and he hadn't got in, and then during what day was it?
I think it was the day after you won the meme stream.
Oh no, it was 2 days after that. So what was
Yeah,
that?
and
That
then
would have been the
you,
Friday.
and then you submitted, and then I submitted again after you did yours.
Yeah,
I said,
me-
oh,
me-
I should have won the
Me
meme
and
goal.
Flash both submitted on the same day, and he
May the stars
yeah. Do
And I
you,
even,
do you
yeah,
really want to
yeah.
be in?
No.
Wait, why, Tommy?
No,
Wow.
I think
Said so.
I think my main thing, if I'm not, how do I say this? It's not that I give up on things. If I'm not, what do you call it?
Wanted.
Yeah, but like, if it
That's
seems like I'm
to put
trying,
it harshly.
yeah, if it seems like I'm like pushing too hard on something and has to involve other people, I don't really like I don't like
No, I get
yeah, I
it.
don't want to force
Yeah,
my way
no,
into it.
but here's the thing, Flash. There's so many people on this stupid ass list that aren't even gonna be there, or like shouldn't even be there.
It's true.
I will eliminate. I got ready.
Honestly, feel like half of the people on that list aren't even going to be there, even though they've like been rejected and shit.
Yeah, exactly. Like, who is Levi? Screw that guy.
Well then, I've got this. How about we begin?
I agree totally.
Tiago the official, like, get rid of him. He's not even a sub, right?
It's not even dirty ego.
This man.
We got
So like, unless there's like a specific reason,
Yeah.
there's a specific reason that she wouldn't want
I
you
got
there,
you.
which I can't imagine why. Like, it doesn't make sense. Like, there's nothing like.
I
you're
don't
not,
think
like, a
there's
red
any
flag.
specific reason. I think
I don't think
it's
it
just-
is either.
too slow.
So I can get you in. Like, that's not a problem.
well, okay, try if you can, but like the thing is, I don't want to like force things like how do I say it? I've forced things in the past, and I've seen that maybe I probably should have just let things go. So now when
She doesn't have anything against you, so like I don't think.
yeah, but this is just me in general with things. Like for example, forcing convo or like forcing stuff when I probably know it's not really gonna work, but still kind of trying no matter what. But this is not like it's not the same as like things you can get eventually. It's just things you kind of just realize it's not really gonna work out. Like me DMing Beyonce if she wants to have dinner.
Queen Bee? Cool. Why not?
You know,
Let's go.
I will eliminate.
it's worth a try. You know, maybe she was like, you know what?
Preparations are
But-
complete. The stars.
Yeah, it's like me and Rihanna. You know, I still thought we could work something out. You know, now that Drake's gone,
Well then.
now she's dating Travis Scott. You know, yeah.
Now
Okay, the Travis Scott was a meme. How people say ASAP Rocky and Travis Scott look the same.
Yeah, I
so-
read about it. I know everything. I'm a teacher. No, just kidding. Just kidding.
Oh my goodness! I remember when like this, because Rihanna being pregnant came out twice. Because I know it came out like last year, early last year or something, like the middle of last year.
But now we know for sure, right?
Yeah, and then
Everyone is
everybody was
sharing it.
angry. And then this one guy had like the Yu-Gi-Oh clip, and it was like, it's not him, it should have been me, or something like that. And I downloaded it on my phone, and I was like, that's just it. I just kind of copied him. See stuff. That's why you need to go on Twitter, bro. That's how you get all the memes. You could just steal someone's.
Twitter. I don't have a Twitter at all.
Nah,
I've never used it.
bro.
Never
Like
seen the
I just mainly just use it for just shit posting and getting my memes. Like that's how I got like that Kirby picture. Like that's the type of random stuff you could find on Twitter. Like why do I have a picture of Kirby eating someone's bum? It's just random.
Bro,
Yeah.
I would eat
We may
someone's
never
bomb if
know.
they were hot enough.
We may never know.
Never know. Bruh, oh
I'm
my
pretty sure
god.
it's a Smash Bro. It's a Smash Bro screenshot though.
Yeah.
I will eliminate.
Oh god. Bruh. But yeah, Tommy, see if you can. If it doesn't really, I'm totally fine.
Bro, I'll pull my strings, bro.
Yeah. I need to cut my hair.
Michael,
Not just for
Michael
the
has,
stream.
Michael has more leverage than I do too, though.
What do you mean leverage?
Favorite.
Yeah,
Favorite
Michael is everybody's
Like,
favorite.
You know
Yes.
what? I'm just gonna DM her. I'll say like I can't be there. Flesh will take my place. Hey.
That
No, we can't.
No,
No,
Charles,
you're
Stop the
staying.
stream.
Michael,
get-
we want to
we'll
see
have
you
no
cry on
stay.
camera.
Cry. I
Why?
can cry. I can cry.
what? Why would
But
you
we want to see
cry?
you cry on camera in front of hundreds of people.
Why would I cry?
Bruh.
Exactly why?
Because there's memes about you crying on your date with Mira.
Oh really?
Yeah, well, I think Emilio said it once. In stream, he like replied to you saying Michael's gonna cry,
Oh,
and
God.
I found that hilarious, and I just think it. For some reason, I just imagine it happening, and I don't know why.
Oh. So they just sort of randomly burst out in tears, like.
Yeah. I was telling Cheese like when he's gonna post me on the story to make it official. But he's posted Myra, he's posted Ricci.
Target eliminated.
The
I'm the only
disrespect.
one. Maybe he just wants to keep it,
First
on the
private
down low.
collection.
He wants to keep it. He doesn't want to lose the subs. If the relationship gets out.
If.
Oh,
You never know.
if it does. Oh, it's already come out because I've told you guys. So. Oh God. Bruh. I'm trying to do some more photography. Trying to, do a bit of it more.
Let's do it. Do it, Flash.
Yeah.
Cool.
I have I'm probably gonna get a better camera. The one I have is very, very old. For example, my camera has more megapixels than it. On my phone. So.
Yeah, I have MacBook 2013 Pro, so it's not the newest. It's almost 10 years old as well. Jesus
I
Christ.
think the highest on the camera was like 15 or 16.
Jesus.
I have no idea.
Yeah,
What's up?
that's is a very old one. Very old one.
Like I could use my phone, but it's just like I have a problem with the camera. Like it's like 16 to 9 or 4 to 3. Like the resolution, it doesn't move on my phone, and I have to do the settings, and it's too much effort. Fuck that. Fuck the
camera did take my camera did take good pictures on the day, but like I was just stupid. I used like the food settings to kind of get like a blur effect, but it blurred it too much and it looked too weird. It's like a lot of the shots I have could have been much better if I didn't have the blur, but if I'm gonna unblur, it's gonna take some time in editing, and I don't have that time to commit.
Exactly.
Bro, I can edit photos and blur them like smart blur. If you ever heard of it, like
Yeah.
if you need help, that's
Can you actually?
Yeah,
it doesn't take time with me. So
yeah.
Isn't it lovely?
Yeah,
Isn't it beautiful?
Oh boy.
Yeah, because the thing is, I'm not really working for Myra. I work for another streamer, but like, it's just I can't really commit with my time.
Yeah, it's
I
like
have a
you
lot.
said, I'm not simping for Myra, I'm simping for another streamer. Wait, what?
I don't know. I'm allowed to say that. Actually, I'm
Yeah.
not allowed. I've gifted 5 subs, so if you gift, you can't say anything. Oh no. I don't know. I just felt generous that day because I was like, payday is it's a Monday actually.
Monday.
I get paid halfway through the month. Actually, it should have been Friday. Let me check my account.
It was the 15th.
I have to submit my paycheck on the 15th, or I have to check my timesheets on the 15th, and then I don't get paid until like the 22nd.
Yeah, I have to do it every
My
last
company
day of the
pays you
month.
in between the month. Oh
Yeah,
no, I'm
exactly.
probably getting paid on Tuesday, Monday or Tuesday.
I have it like I have to send it on like 31st, and then I will get my first salary on 10th or 12th, and the second one on 18th. That's how it works in here.
Oh,
You
I
have
was
to-
wondering why my account
To wait 18 days
was
for
acting
salary.
weird.
It's crazy. It's crazy. I don't know.
Oh my god! I just got a notification from my banking app. It said, "Let's fight romance scams. Scammers tell lies and manipulate emotions to con people out of money. Learn about romance scams and how to be safe when
So
dating
what
online."
So what
What
you're
a
saying
coincidence.
is it's way too late for Michael because Myra's already
Yes.
scammed him out of all his money.
Yes,
She did.
It was voluntarily, bro.
bro. There was
You
this
think it
big
was, but
story. Have you guys heard about the Tinder scammer?
Oh
What,
yeah,
the Netflix.
is it on
show?
Netflix?
Yeah,
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 it's
yeah,
Netflix
yeah.
show, right? Yeah.
I still need to watch it, but
but it's real life, but it's based on
Oh, obviously,
the,
it's based
the
on the
Netflix
real
is
story.
based on it.
But I just saw a trailer, maybe like few seconds, and I was like, cool, next.
I saw a little bit of it. I think that man's a genius.
Yeah, man. Reminds me of that Japanese guy who got sent to prison for fraud because he had like 42 girlfriends.
Yeah. What's wrong with that?
And he was getting many gifts, for example, because they argued it was fraud because he was asking for gifts and they were giving them based on the fact that he was solely their boyfriend. That's if you're going to law, that's the case you can do. And because he had such a large number, if it was like 4 girlfriends, the judge would throw out the case. But because the large amount, there's no way he would not get
Wait.
away with it.
Wait, so there's just
We
like
have
a
this,
law telling you how many girlfriends you can have? Or like,
Well,
okay.
for example, if I'm dating, for example, let's say, actually, someone could, a subscriber could take Myra to court for fraud in certain ways.
Oh, catfish.
So you can, so how it kind of works, fraud is when someone is accused of fraud, it's not always like someone steals your bank card information.
Come, follow
can
me.
The fact that there's been a transaction and you didn't get your side of the transaction and you were lied to.
Yeah, but
For
that's why
example-
every Twitch streamer puts like this big disclaimer above
Yeah,
the
disclaimer,
donate button.
disclaimer.
Like it's always voluntarily and
Yeah,
you're
yeah,
doing
yeah.
it out of your own free will, etc., etc.
By the way,
yeah,
Icebreaker, thank you for follow, Icebreaker. Hello.
Yeah. So,
Why is this?
Yes. Come, follow me.
that's how you.
Thank
could
you,
do it.
Corey
That's
Window,
how
for follow
disclaimers
as
are
well. Welcome to the great community of AfterParty podcast, mostly.
If you
Yes.
have Amazon Prime, subscribe for free.
Yeah, you can.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah,
like,
he doesn't know that.
you might, but you don't
can
have
give
to.
Tier 3s.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Gift
It-
70.
Unlike in Mirror
Tier
server,
3s.
Tier 3s are appreciated here.
Yeah, Icebreaker, we
Yeah.
got Retardo actually. Retardo is here. So he can moderate if you need something. He can show you like all the... Yeah, what I'm actually waiting for is a cookie emote. We still don't have cookie emote, I guess. Yeah, I uploaded it, like, I uploaded it like 5 days ago, 7 days maybe, still don't have it. So yeah, the cookie emote is coming, so if you want a cookie emote, you can sub, otherwise you don't have to, you can just be here for free and chill with us. That's it.
Is it for the cookie game?
Yeah, exactly,
Yeah.
obviously.
Nice,
That was
nice.
You know. Biscuit for
Hello
a
there,
biscuit.
Clary.
It's not a biscuit, is it? No, it's not.
It should be
Sorry.
cookie, I supposed to name it like double dot. Is it double dot? It's like, it is, right? So it's just...
Oh,
cookie
bro,
nothing else.
I want to get a credit card. I want to get a credit card so I can get my credit score up.
Oh, but also a credit card's actually good because if you buy shit online, like from Depop or some shit,
Yeah.
they actually back, like they can't, because it's their money that you're using to
Yeah.
pay for shit. So they like cancel it immediately, whereas with a debit card they take ages because it's your own money.
Well, because I use PayPal, I could get it quicker.
Yeah, no. But if
Yeah, me too.
PayPal is
PayPal is just
it's
better.
the same as credit card basically, but because it's for some reason, yeah, it's probably because the guarantee PayPal have or some bollocks. But
Yeah,
I
like
don't
I
know.
remember I wanted to cancel the order. Like
Tell me
they
about it.
put my money. When I wanted to cancel the order, they put my money straight away back into my account, and then like the day after, I got a receipt back
Oh wait,
from
you
the
did?
people I was trying to buy. Yeah,
This is like every time I needed like have some problem with like PayPal and I needed like my money get back. I never got them back. Never. Anyway, let me just read what
Yeah.
Clarity texted. It's like I love the Final Fantasy, what is it called, Brave Exvius universe, but World of the Valorant. I have no idea what is WOTV. Is way much better. Like what game is that? Because I'm very bad with abbreviations lately. But I agree. Like Final Fantasy is the best game. So, like WOT and we. What game is that, Clarity? Like, I have no idea now. It's Word of the. It's definitely Word, right? What else could it be?
do some more research before I apply for my credit card tomorrow.
Yeah, I could actually do research there. War of the Visions. Yes. I'm manage it. Thank you, Clarity. Yeah, it is definitely great. I'm just testing this game lately for like last week. It's not really bad. Storyline is great. I did a storyline chapter 3 on Monday's stream. Yeah, on Monday's stream. It was nice. But seriously, like everyone loves Final Fantasy, right? Or do you love Final Fantasy?
Yeah, I've been kind of like a silent admirer, to be honest.
I know. Yeah.
Like, well, a lot of time, because my parents didn't allow me to play games, I would watch them tutorials or watch people play it, so I could speak about it in school, as depressing as that sounds. So, Final Fantasy is the one I used to like to watch.
I remember when I was basically 18, when I was doing driving license, when I was 18, ages ago. And I had this thing, back in the day, we didn't have PlayStation 4, we have PlayStation Portable, aka PSP. And I finally got it like
PSP.
years later, obviously. Everyone had it, and I got it. And I had this amazing game called Final Fantasy VII The Crisis Core. Best game ever made, best soundtrack, best characters. It helped me with my teenagehood. Instead of childhood, teenagehood. Does it exist? I guess so. So, like, this is the game that I really like, and it was like, at the time that I remember I was doing driving license, it was like graduating at the top of it. Final Fantasy VII is basically my most favorite part of this universe. So that's it. Hey, Cardi is saying I wasn't allowed to play video games as a kid either. I love stories, and so RPGs I really enjoy. Like Dragon's Age series, exactly. Dragon Age, very good. There is a new Dragon Age game coming. I don't know when. This year, probably not. Next year, I hope so. Dragon Age, also very good. Played all the game, platinumed some of them on PlayStation. So
Yeah.
Like, I don't know if you guys played Dragon Age, but
I don't think so.
I don't
it's
think so.
it's like a really good series. Like the storyline is great, game is good, and it's basically like the game when you have your main hero and two companions on the way like like Mass Effect, basically. That's it. But you have more companions and you do like relationships with them. So this is the interaction slash RPG I actually like in the games. That's it. Rather than just kill someone in Fortnite. It's just
Oh no, the Fortnite slander.
Yeah.
5 people have left the stream.
Exactly.
Oh god. I don't know. I was a big Fortnite hater. What do you call it? What do you call it?
Fan? I don't know, Fortnite
No,
fan?
I hate it. Like I
No,
didn't
so,
really like.
so hater.
Yeah, I didn't really like it because like when it first came out, it was all right. Like wow, this game is kind of cool. And then what do you
And
call
then-
it? The building stuff. it was just the skill gap just got too bad. Like I'm not really. I just play games for like fun, and I just want to like win. I'm not there to. I don't have the time and commitment other people have to kind of get good, and everything else like that. But I think since I met Cheese and everything, I've been playing it a bit more, and I've been decent. Decent, I would say. Not as good as Surf and the rest. Those guys just shit on me every single time we play.
What game is this? Fortnite.
Fortnite, yeah.
Yeah.
All the time we play, I just sometimes I'm able to come second. I'm like, I can win. Then Tom just is like, psych. I'm not gonna let you get the chance, and then just kills me straight away.
See me playing Fortnite, bro. I barely can move.
Bruh, I don't know. Like I used to be like on Naira's level, like when I first started playing with Cheese, but then eventually the skills and the muscle memory came back.
Oh yeah, so I was really about to say it's just muscle memory.
I think it's actually pretty easy to play. I'm just not that used to like building and shit.
Yeah, the building stuff is if it's aiming and doing the stuff, because of COD and Apex, I'm actually decent. But I've been trying to get back into Apex recently, bro. It's so rusty.
Have you been playing Overwatch, for example? Because Overwatch, in my opinion, was super easy. Like, it took you like 1 week to play a character, a few hours a day, and you were a professional in the character. Like me playing Mercy for a month, I was able to kill everyone with Mercy, which has like the lowest gun, It's like...
Never played Overwatch.
It's so easy! Overwatch was very easy, in my opinion.
Yeah.
To learn.
I never really played Overwatch. I think when Overwatch came out, really, I never really, to be honest, I never got a PlayStation until, oh god, 2018, December.
Really?
So most of the times, if I was playing it, I would go to my friend Rio's house, and I'll play with him. We play, a few matches. But yeah.
Yeah, because I remember it was out like in May, I guess. I remember I was on Gamescom in Germany, and I was like, wow, you're one of the first people here, you can play it after this place, it will be on E3 in America. So we Europeans there, we could actually play it first, and it was nice.
Yeah.
I was excited about that. I remember some changes, for example, Hanzo was like, if you were aiming, you were moving slower, from what I remember. So they changed some things, but the point is, when it came out, I was playing it 6-10 hours a day for a month, maybe even more, and it was a lot. I was done after.
Wow.
So stereotype, huge stereotype. After this.
Yeah. My thing was RuneScape until my account got hacked. My account was worth around £300 or £200, and then it got hacked because I made this in like 2005? No, not 2000, probably like 2008.
Okay.
I made this account, and then my password was Flash, like the most stupid password you could ever have. Someone hacked into it, and then I lost all my items. So they hacked into my account, sold and traded everything off, and then what they did was what did they do? They made my account a bot, and then because of that, my account got banned. And then when I came back to everything, I was like, I had nothing, and I was just like, ever since that day, I haven't even typed RuneScape due to the trauma. I think this is worse than getting my heart broken.
Totally, yes.
Oh god, I played that game way too much.
But RuneScape was amazing.
I never played, to be honest with you guys. Like, I know the game, but I never played. Everyone did, just not me.
You missed out, bro.
But like the question is like, what are we thinking about Valorant? Is the pronunciation, I guess? Yeah. What are we thinking about Valorant? Like, have any one of you played the game? Because mostly what I see is like some girls on stream playing this game. and I don't really mean
I haven't
AVAC
played it
anymore
at
at the
all.
moment. Yeah,
Me neither.
just
It's
I haven't played
PC
that.
only, I think, so I don't.
I
Yeah, it's
guess so,
PC
yeah.
only, and I do not have a PC that is
Yeah,
good
me
enough.
neither.
Fortnite barely runs on mine, so how do you think Valorant is gonna work? My computer's mainly for studies. That's the reason I bought it. I was gonna buy another one, but like, that would be gaming. But I just said, no, this computer's meant to be for me to study.
Exactly. This is how it should be.
Yes. Oh god. But it's very funny.
Very clarity, it was saying like that it's terrible that you have been hacked basically, so I just
Yeah.
read the comments, sorry about that.
It was a traumatic time, bro. 'Cause I used to play it so much. I used to play, and like there was a time where you could had like a membership thing. You could earn your membership with money,
Yes.
and I had the whole. This is the whole reason I got on Discord actually. I was like, I earned enough money to pay for it, to pay for membership, and stuff like that. And then what you call it? I joined the Discord where they did giveaways, and I was winning stuff. So it was all going well. That's the only reason I got Discord, was to play, to be in like the Discord servers, and then it all got taken away. I think for like nostalgia, I haven't left the Discord servers, but yeah, that was mine. That was my life for a very long time.
Like the only, let's see, similar thing that happened to me with losing something was when I was playing on PlayStation 3, and it just broke, you know. And back in the day, I don't know how it works, but every time you put like the hard drive to another PlayStation, it will erase. It will not automatically load the data. And I didn't have PlayStation Plus, you know, membership where you can upload your saves. So I lost. You know what was the worst? Skyrim saves. Like, I don't remember what level I was. Let's say, for example, I was level 50 in Skyrim. I have no idea, 40, 50, doesn't matter. But it was like a huge level. You know, I traveled all around the world, catch almost all the Pokemon. No, sorry, just collected a lot of stuff, and I lost it. I lost my save, and yeah.
Oh my god, I could feel that pain.
Oh,
Because I'm having the same issue right now, because my PlayStation's like acting up. I don't know. My joke is that I tell people my PlayStation has like cancer or something, or Parkinson's. Because like
Cool.
my pads have like massive stick drift, and it's even if it's a new pad, like 1 week it'll just have massive stick drift.
No, wait, doing what though?
No, just any game. Like the pad
No,
would
it
just,
doesn't.
bro, my pad does it. Like, I'm not doing anything weird or anything wrong. The pad just goes crazy.
Are you coming in your pad again?
No, not again.
No,
What do you mean?
Again, bro, it happened
What
before.
does that mean? I was like, wait a minute.
Flash, not again.
But yeah,
Come on.
it just becomes weird. It just doesn't work properly. It doesn't, just like messes up.
I used to
don't-
do that, but only from GTA. Whenever you used to like just push the
Mine's-
stick in one direction and put an elastic band around it to keep you going in the same direction, so you wouldn't despawn
Yeah,
or get kicked from the game.
I had that all the time. This is every game that you play. Just it's weird. Doesn't work properly.
But like,
It's really annoying because I think I spent like a lot of money buying new pads, but it's just the PlayStation that's the problem, which is really stupid.
But
Because
now-
I probably could have.
now it's okay
Saved
because
up.
we can upload it online. But back in the day, you know, it's like there was no option like that.
Yeah, because the external storage I bought just keeps on getting, oh, something went wrong. I have to like re-download the thing. But I think I'm getting rid of Warzone because I have the 2019 version Warzone. So I've COD Modern Warfare 19 plus Warzone. But COD is almost going to be 3 years old this year. So there's no point having it on my PlayStation because they're not releasing any more content on it. And I think the servers are going to go down. But the servers won't go down, but it's not going to be in use anymore. So, yeah.
By the way, Clarity, I hope that no one will ever steal your account or something will happen like that. Especially nowadays
Yeah,
when you can
like-
upload everything online. So should be okay. Should be okay.
You know, someone who got their account stolen.
Exactly. You upload it on your account, it will be like, oh, I'm saved, I have it online, and then someone will just steal it from you. So
Yeah.
even though you retry, like my computer is broken, but I'm okay because I have it online, right? No, you don't. Somebody stole it. No, oh, I wanna die. Yeah, it's crazy thing. I've lost a couple accounts because I forgot to write down the bind code in my case. My device died. But I was just gacha games, so who cares? Yeah, exactly, like seriously, even though my PlayStation died, I played like 3 games basically on it, and the huge problem was just Skyrim basically. Everything else was not important. So I just remember Skyrim, nothing else. Because I seriously put like many hours, dozens of hours into Skyrim. You know, Fusroda, I collected all the letters, numbers, whatever. It was traumatizing. Yeah, like nowadays, for example, the most important account is on my PlayStation because I seriously have like a lot of platinum trophies. No idea how many, let's say like 67 maybe. And even though it's still not like something cool, there was this game PT, which is basically from Kojima, going to be used.
Yeah, no, with
Remember?
demo
Yeah,
thing.
yeah. There was this thing, you were unable to download the demo version of the game, but I still have it on my profile. So like I can download it. I don't know if you can download it now or still you are unable
No,
to.
because the whole project was scrapped.
So yeah, so
It
if,
was cancelled.
so
You can actually sell that PlayStation for a lot of money, I think.
Yeah.
I know,
People
right?
would pay a lot of money because I think I
Yo,
saw the
what's
last.
worse? What's worth more, money or memories?
Oof.
That is another topic we could go into.
Exactly. Well, let's say ages ago. Let's say like I don't want. Let's say it was out 8 years ago. For example, the PT. I don't know because time runs very quickly. So 8 years ago, if I would sell my PlayStation profile, I would have like a lot of money, like in Czech koruna, because I'm a Czech guy. It's like 130,000, for example. Nowadays, I'm guessing like 30,000, which is like 100,000 drop. It's like, now it's not what it used to be back in the day. It's not so pricey now. I would still probably get some money, I guess. I don't know for sure. That's okay. Yeah, same was with actually World of Warcraft profile back in the day. Yeah. Oh my gosh, it's so easy to make money on video games back in the day. Now it's even easier. Now it's even easier. By the way, is Retardo still here or is he just on or in chat?
I think he is.
I don't have anything to say, to be honest.
No, it's just like
I
I was just going to ask you about the PC. If you are going to get the PC or you'll be just stick with the phone.
probably, like, I told you I have school, like, tomorrow, I think, or it's the Sunday after.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Like, maybe after this school year, you know what I mean?
It's crazy, seriously. Like for me, it's unimaginable to have school on weekend.
Oh, for real?
I know, right?
That should be illegal.
It should be. I know.
I mean,
It
it's
should be illegal to have
one day
school,
earlier.
and it should be illegal to work on the weekends unless your job is specifically like you signed up to work just weekends.
Yes.
Yeah,
Did
exactly.
anyone say 3-day weekends? Is this the next topic we're talking about?
Yes, let's do it.
They're planning to do that. Yeah, there's
Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Let's do
new
it.
podcast.
I mean, honestly, I think that's a fantastic idea. I think it will improve productivity between people. If I could do like 4 10-day shifts, like I work 4 10-hour shifts. Like I work 4 days, 10 hours, and I get 3 days off. Yeah, 100%, I would do that. What's the extra 2 hours when you can have a whole day off, right? So I don't know. My work doesn't really work that way because I work all the time anyways. There's not really a set hey, these are my hours technically. It's 8 to 5, but I'm always working all the time. But I do have Monday off, so it's a 3-day weekend for me, baby.
Exactly. And we were talking about it yesterday with Ritardo, I think. Was it the topic, Ritardo, yesterday? It was, right? Because I saw, like, on Fox News, there was a, let's say, dialogue with the host of TV news with some random guy on the internet. And Asmongold, you probably know Asmongold. If you don't, it's just another streamer. And he was like doing reaction to this video or this interview. And there was this guy who hardly looked into the camera, and even Asmongold was like, he's just 18. And then we found out he's 30. He's 30 years old. So because he was shaved mostly, that's why it was confusing. But the point is, millennials nowadays, they don't want to work, and it was like the topic of the interview. And the point is, you can actually work without actually working. Like he was walking dogs, which is, from what I know, in America a huge deal. Here in Europe, not really. Yes, clarity. Asmongold is actually like Zach. Zach is great. Asmongold, it depends. But to finish this, the point is, for example, what I'm doing is teaching online and writing book. I can't really do 12 hours shift at some mall, like wake up at 6:30 or even 5:30 to go to shop, then be there till 6, 7 p.m. and then go home and get like exactly the same money like I'm getting now. Maybe just a little bit more because I'm spending more time. For me, the imagination of just me working 10, 8 hours a day, no free weekends for sure, and long, short weekends or just weeks, I don't want to do it. Seriously, I don't. I seriously know that there's something like creative you can do. Not everyone can do it, obviously. But we live in the world where actually there's a girl online streaming, selling bath water. Why should I be going to the work to actually work there if she can just sell bath water for more money than I working in, mall? So this is like, exactly, this is like the logic of millennials, and we are not to blame them, because if you see this since your very childhood and you see nothing else, this logic is just in your mindset. Like, why should I be working if there's this girl selling bath water for 3 times more money than me actually working here 12 hours a day?
You should sell bath water.
Exactly. Exactly. Like, how can
That's
we
why
blame them?
everyone
Right?
wants to be an influencer.
Exactly. Like, how can we blame them, right?
Right.
It's like,
I'm gonna sell my bath water for money, bro.
What the hell is Tommy doing? He's in a different voice channel. Like, on Discord.
he's in different.
Why?
No
Wait, can
way.
you hear me? Hello.
Yeah, we can.
Yeah, we can hear you.
I can't see my. Can you see my name in the exclusive?
Yeah?
What? I'm not here. I'll be back in a.
What?
I'm
not-
back.
Yes, I'm not. Hello, back.
For some reason, I just couldn't see my name.
Okay. Perfecto. Yeah, so that's basically it. Like, if you have like something else to say to it, like, what do you think about it? Obviously, the interview was done with this 30 years old guy, looking like 18 years old, who is like not really watching or looking at the camera. So he's like, not in a good state to actually do the dialogue. But at the same time, they did it on purpose. They could have chosen someone like, online teacher or writer. Those people, they talk. That's all they do. They just talk. But this guy, walking dogs. The question was like, what do you...
No, I think we'll go back.
Oh, it dropped.
Oh, hello.
What the hell?
I don't know. Magic.
What happened?
Michael.
I got disconnected or what? Wait a minute. I need to check the setting.
No, we can hear you, Ish. Oh, bye-bye.
Yeah, but the point is, I had opened the window just with us. Now I have opened the window with the whole Discord for some reason. Let me quickly edit. Wait, Ritardo, you here?
Yeah.
Can you read the comment from Clarity before I will do the setting? Or you know what? I got it. It's Alex is here.
No. I'm gonna read it in a movie trailer voice.
Yeah, read it. Thank you.
I'm gonna turn you down because you're very loud for me.
Wait. We were told growing up that we were supposed to go to college, get a degree, and then get a 9-to-5 job. But that doesn't work for everyone. Trade schools are really important for society, but they weren't really talked about in my area.
Yeah, like, I'm still saying, like, this is actually another great thing if you think about it. So, you are born, and you are told that you need to go to kindergarten to get, used to other kids. Then you are taught you need to go to high school, and you need to be better to get to the second level or second grade or whatever it is. of the high school, and then actually sorry, it was elementary school. I was talking about elementary school, and then after that you go to high school, where you need to have the bestest grade and try harder to get to university. And after you try harder, you get to the university, you need to try even more harder to actually get the job. And now you would be like, oh, I've done it. I finally got the job. No, you need to try even more harder to get promotion, to get more money. And then you basically die. Your fucking whole life is just chasing
right,
and being
but-
better. Oh my gosh. It's like, do you
You're
wanna-
right, but I believe that having a degree is very important, even if you're not going to use it.
Yeah, it is, but like not for people like me, my manager, my artist, basically everyone I work with. It's like it is
What
important.
what if, I'm sorry, but
Oh yeah,
what
my
if
editor.
your
Sorry,
student wants-
for my editor, it
I'm
is
sorry, bro.
important. Sorry, yeah, yeah. Continue.
Wait, okay. So what if your book didn't succeed and no one, like no students wants to be taught by you, like what? You should have a degree in something. You should have a degree as a teacher and go work for a school because like they can't say no.
I
Or
did it.
have,
Like,
have a degree as a doctor or like as an engineer, as whatever.
yeah, but
an
doctor is
accountant.
obviously there are like examples like doctor or engineer because you can't really take cadaver on eBay and
Don't
just
have to be-
test on
they
them, you
don't-
know. But
They don't have to be as high as
But like
doctor
like
and
like
engineer. I'm
philosophy,
thinking
some
accountant or
creative
something.
stuff. Yeah.
Have something you can work with.
Exactly. But seriously, like if you want to be a doctor, well, you need a degree, obviously. But if you want to be a writer or just online teacher like me, basically, everything is on internet. Everything is online. And even though you need to do
Yeah.
some degree, you don't actually do university. You do courses. Courses. I don't know how it's called exactly, but it's like Cambridge course, for example. And the point is, it will teach you how to teach. And this takes, for example, 3 months. And this will teach you more than 5 years at Czech Republic University. So this is it. This is like if you actually just put yourself into this 3 months studying process, only English, it will gives you more than just like any university in here in this state for this object I want to do. But obviously, if I want to be a doctor, well,
I think
Go
the
for
reason why
Mind,
degrees
keep in mind
are
that it
important-
differs from an area to area because even if I want the same degree, I won't study just English for like those amount of years. I'm gonna study the same shit as as a doctor, but like in something else, not in medicine and human body and shit.
yeah.
like you mean dentist, right?
No, any sort. I'm saying
Any
it depends
course.
on the area.
Oh
Like,
yeah.
it's not always that easy.
Right.
Yeah.
Same goes for like I was just think like same goes for engineers because you don't get those super expensive machines to test on them, you know, some stuff. So you need to go to university where they have those machines and you can test them. So obviously it depends. But seriously for people like millennials nowadays, they don't really want to do something so complicated mostly. Let's say 10%, 15% maybe. But the rest is like I want to do sociology or philosophy, you know, stuff that doesn't matter. Like philosophy. What are you going to do with philosophy? I have no idea. But they do. They do. By the way, Ritardo, next comment. You can read it in your movie voice.
Okay,
You're
movie
very
choice.
good at it. From Clarity.
My uncle said that you need a degree, but in absolutely anything. Degrees show perspective, employers, that you're willing to go through the hoops to get to an end goal.
Fucking shit movie.
Exactly. Exactly.
I hate her, bro. I'm the best mod in here.
I like Clarity. I would say that your uncle was not wrong, but he was also not correct. Because like we just said, right? It depends. Everything
Right,
nowadays
but
depends.
it's not a must. It's not
Like-
a must, but it's definitely something you
Exactly.
should acquire for
Like
later.
Like let me tell you, for example, I'm working with, let's say one guy is my project manager, another one is my artist, and another one is my editor. My artist, she doesn't study at university. What you need to do as an artist is to draw 10 or 12 hours a day at least for many years. And it's not like, you know, you don't need school for that. And everything is online, you can buy books. That's how she studies. She's doing self-studying, basically. She never studied at the university, so that's okay. For example, this, being artist, draw, you don't need university. If you want to be a doctor, we just said you need to do something where you actually need to test with cadavers or whatever. You need a degree. So it depends, I would say. I don't know what about you guys. What do you think? Because I've been talking way too much.
It is your stream.
I know. Still, if you wanna say something.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
But Clary is agreeing with us, so that's nice.
Yo.
Yeah, but different perspective.
What's up,
Exactly.
Zeke?
Yeah. Yo.
What y'all doing?
What drugs are we on?
Streaming.
Chilling out and talking, bro.
We're talking about life.
Exactly.
Life.
Basically,
In terms of
hashtag
that's the
podcasting.
degree thing. I think the reason why people value a degree is that it just shows evidence that you're able to study hard and, you know, be able to do well and get something. For example, Barclays Bank, one of the people when I did my thing there, is someone who did history at what do you call it, at university, but he's working in a bank. I think eventually after you leave uni, a degree is just evidence that you can work hard and you can to a level of standard of a degree. And it doesn't really matter what your degree is a bit. It depends on what area, if it's a skill you can learn. So there's some people who in my bank who did history, who did politics, who even did law, but they're working in finance. I would say in terms of what you want to do next in life, I was very lucky that I found a scheme which paid me and I was able to get some experience working on a job. So I think definitely everybody was thinking, I was definitely thinking about uni until my parents like, have you tried apprenticeships? So there is actually other options, but I do think apprenticeships are going to be something people are going to probably should have a second look at, you know, because you can get a degree one where they pay for your degree and you get paid. So by the time you come out, you know, your friend who's probably done 4 years, they're probably going to pick you after him because you have the experience, which they value a lot, and you have your degree, and you have your money because you're not in debt. So
Yeah, money is always nice.
yes, money
That's
is
how it
always.
That's how it is.
Yep, I've been saving almost 80% of mine every month.
Yeah,
Yes.
because like that's another thing. Like the problem is like richer getting richer, poorer getting poorer. The point is like poor people mindset is I'm poor now, but maybe 10 years in the future I will be rich. Well, you will never be rich with this mindset.
Yeah.
You have to be able to sacrifice. Like for example, me, I'm not really making those money and doing those savings as I should at this age. I'm actually risking everything with my book. And even like Ricardo said, what if your students just all die or just stop existing and nobody will be reading your book? Well, I'm fucked. But you know what? At least I tried. I tried. I did my best, and I will die actually satisfied with me at least trying, rather than dying like I was chasing those money and I never had them.
Yeah.
You know? So,
Definitely right, but if you have a degree, you tried and you failed and you learned and you have a degree and you're gonna not die from starvation, you know?
yeah. But you can always do work at KFC. KFC is always hiring, so even without studying 5 years something I don't really want to do, you can go to KFC and get those money anyway. Because let's say,
Free chicken.
because like
Yeah,
let's say, let me just finish. Just like the point is, what you're saying is you will be studying for 6 years for being an engineer, for example. In the end, you will not get the job at the engineer, and you will be working at KFC. Or you can try to do something depending only on you, like your own project, doing something even greater and better, and then fail and end up in the KFC anyway. So why to go to university because other people told you so, you know? So, I don't know.
As you're saying, you risk with your book, and some people risk with their, like, uni. Maybe they fail, but maybe if they don't, they're gonna work something that they like for the rest of their life. And if they fail, they're gonna end up in KFC, but at least they tried, just like your project, which is the book.
Yeah.
And if you're gonna end up in KFC anyways, I mean, I don't know how to say this, but
Obviously, it's not like KFC, but you know the concept. You know what I mean? It's
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
over.
Yeah, basically flipping burgers,
I'm
right?
saying that. But I really don't know how to say this, but if you don't want to study 5 years because in uni because you don't like it, so you would rather work at KFC or anywhere else which you don't also like, But like at least after uni, you might do something that you like. But in KFC, you're gonna be in KFC after 10, 20 years, bro.
Yeah, I think one thing we have to remember, not always to look down on people who do work at KFC.
Yeah,
I think we're not looked down, but this is just disclaimer to anybody watching who, so they don't feel
yeah,
offended.
like we never said that,
Um,
right? It's like obviously it's not a bad joke.
Yeah, you didn't say it, but like,
But
Let's
yeah,
give an
the
example.
internet is,
Let's
you
read
know
an
that
example.
internet is, you can say, oh, I only like tall women who are tall. It could be a short girl in chat who's offended. I didn't
Yeah,
mean
it's true.
to say it. I didn't say I didn't like short women, but I can say, but I think, doing uni, I think is really, I don't know. I feel like
But
uni should
also
be like pushed a bit further so you can kind of. I feel like you should have like a year to kind of, almost like a gap year. Everybody should be entitled to a gap year so you can kind of have a feel what you want to do, kind of experience the world a bit more, see things a bit more. Because like when you're at uni, you're like 17, 18. You probably think you know everything, but you don't really know that much. That's why if in an ideal world, I would say you should go to uni when you're like 20, or 18. Like you should have like a year where that you're allowed to kind of see things, work experience, get some work experience thing,
A gap year,
and then
right?
you go
That's
to
what it's
uni.
called. Gap year.
Yeah, like
So, yeah.
like you know how you have in uni, you have like a year where you go to the industry for certain courses.
Well, I don't like personally, but I do. Yeah, I know.
Yeah. Something I feel like you should have that for school. So like for example, for school, you should have like a year or so where you can
Sorry, I was
go
not sorry.
somewhere and do some work experience or work with someone or shadow someone at a job or something, and then you can realize, maybe maybe this is for me, because you have some people go to uni thinking they want to do this, it's not what they want, and then change their course. Instead of having that hassle and pressure of picking what you want to do at such a young age, maybe a bit more time to think about it would be good. But yeah, I do agree. Bumble, someone's trying to say something, I can't remember.
Bumble,
Yeah,
More hands-on school year, like a year that's
So-
just hands-on.
It's not that relevant, maybe, but like, what was I trying to say? Also, like, if no, I don't remember what I was trying to say. Yeah.
Nah, it's my bad. I
There was
probably should have
something
not cut you off.
There was something about I wouldn't not like a short woman because she was short as in height. Like I wouldn't mind, but more like sometimes they look too much like a child. You know what I mean?
Thank you. I
For sure,
find
for sure.
someone else who kind of has my same type of idea. Okay, maybe this is because I'm abnormally tall.
You mean wrong?
Okay. Abnormally tall. You can kind of sometimes equate height to age. However, you may have, someone who's, some people may be physically and visibly older than you and shorter, and you can probably tell.
Bro,
I knew a boy in, I think when I was like 13 or 14, who was 6'2" and had a mustache. So,
I'm 16 and I'm
so I don't think
6'3".
so. Like,
16,
yeah,
you look
obviously,
61.
it's usually the case, but every now and then there's the exception to the rule.
Yeah. I think Retardo is probably going to be, I think Retardo probably gets 6'5",
I'm
Yeah,
6'3". I don't know if I'm gonna grow more.
Yeah, you probably will. You're 16, so I think, what was I?
I really hope, bro.
I'm even having growth spurts now, and I'm like, what do you call it? What am I doing? 20. I'm 6'4" now, so it comes and goes. I think that'll be a good thing. I think this might segue into a topic about height, but as someone, I will always appreciate being short. I will always appreciate how hard it kind of feels at times, because I used to be, and whenever someone feels bad about their height, I don't know. Like, I don't like to be cocky about my height, that's one
6
thing,
foot, dude.
because I know I was a short, fat, round donut as a kid, so, I can't.
No, you're a tall round donut.
No, not tall. It was only until like, I don't know,
No,
5
I
or
meant
4 years.
now you're a tall round donut. you idiot.
Yes, that's true.
Yes,
I'm
yes.
not the donut part, but just like a A yum yum.
My man called himself a yum.
Yummy, yummy in my tummy.
Oh no.
I know.
Oh, yum yums are so good. Rishmash, have you ever had a yum yum?
I think I did, but I don't know.
They're
Still
literally
don't
just sugar and pastry. It's so good.
Alright, it's definitely because I like pastry. Like we do it here in Czech Republic, like bakery, pastry. It's normal. But I know that in America you don't really even like not you, but the people in America they don't really have bread, stuff like that. It's not common for them. So I can't imagine.
Yeah, when I went to the States, I couldn't find any of the sweets I was addicted to. I was like, I was craving my Sainsbury's
Sound
cookies.
bad.
Yeah, I was craving my Sainsbury's cookies, my type of sweets they only sell in the UK. But yeah, I don't know. This is
like,
one. Mm.
Something you got with Dutch people, like this is one thing, haagslag.
Oh yeah.
Like chocolate sprinkles, and some people when they go on holiday, they take like a complete trunk of it with them because it's not sold outside of the Netherlands.
Mhm. Yeah. I think there's like a Fanta that's blue, the canned one, berry. You can only find it in like corner shops, and it's just, I don't know. I've been addicted to it ever since my brother like gave it to me. I can't stop drinking it. I always like every time when I'm coming back from gym, I always check the corner shop to see if they've restocked. I get one for myself and one for my brother to,
The addiction.
always. Yeah, the addiction thing. But like the thing is, I always get him one because I'm like, bro, you put me on this. There's no way I could get myself only one.
That sounds fair.
So
Yeah.
I have to. That's fair. That's fair. It's like your favorite food spot. You're not gonna, if your friend, if you're going there, you're not gonna get something for your friend to introduce you there because, he's the plug, as the people would say. But yeah, oh god.
I almost got the same thing with beer, to where I'm not drinking beer on my room unless everyone's asleep, because like,
There's this North London shop called, can't remember what it was. It's called, like, we used to get Shola or something. I think it's like, yeah, something bakery, something. Happening Bakery. It's like North London. It's like a loaf of bread, but it's like so nice, and it's got like that intertwined pattern. And when I used to go to church somewhere in like North London, always used to get, and you always used to be a treat because it was kind of expensive, like because it became kind of famous. It's like £3.80 for like a loaf of bread. Like like £3.80 for like a loaf of bread. That's crazy amount. But
maybe if you get one of the fancier kinds of bread like in the Netherlands, but otherwise you can buy like full loaf for like 80 cents.
yeah. The bread's not too expensive here, but like
It is
that's
here.
how you know.
Here it is in Czech
Yeah.
Republic. It's like everywhere. Like for example, American toast bread, which is like large, very tasty and very unhealthy. But the point is, it costs cents. In here, it costs dollars. So it's like,
Oof.
what the hell? It's like seriously, it's like $5-6 maybe. That's the price here for the amount package of that bread. And if you go to UK, it costs pounds, not pounds. What is it in pounds?
Yeah, I
Pennies.
think the cheapest you can get bread is like 80p, like £1, for example.
Yeah, it's like even like half of a pound, for example. That's the price.
Yeah,
Here,
50p at times. Yeah.
here, man, it's like seriously like dollars.
Yeah, I think that's one of like the good things about the pound, I would say.
That's a good thing about the pound. Like £1 is more valuable, so it looks like
Yeah. Like for example,
makes for smaller numbers.
like in euros, like for example, if I want to donate in euros, I can donate a bit more and it will cost me less. For example, so like I don't know. Okay, for example, Australian dollars, AUD, Australian US dollars. Yeah,
Yeah.
£1 is like, how much was it? It was like 55p for me. One Australian dollar was like 55p for me.
I think it was with yen. Like if you try converting to yen. Wait.
By the way, before you find it, like Clarity is just saying in the chat that fresh bread is the best smell. I agree, totally.
Yeah, fresh bread.
I mean,
Yeah.
Not diesel. Diesel.
Oh.
Diesel.
Yeah.
God, not
Diesel smells
Yeah,
good,
like-
bro.
Diesel bread, we
even
don't have
though
it
I
here.
like
On a petrol, even though it may seem weird. I like
once
this.
seen
Exactly.
video of-
I wasn't
Well,
joking. Like, petrol and diesel.
Mhm.
Stupid
like,
that they
I
haven't made a
once,
fragrance out of it.
Exactly.
Yeah, obviously, right? But I once saw a video of a reacting YouTuber, and it was like reacting to a video of a woman. She was addicted to smelling gasoline, so she would carry around a little bottle of it. She would get like about every week a fresh jerrycan of it, just to smell it.
Oh, what's that? What's that movie called? There's a Spanish movie, might be South American, and basically the kid has to like get a job to help his family like pay rent and buy food and shit. So that he like gets a job working on a bus, calling out the stops, and the bus driver lets him help refuel. And you know how you have to suck the pump, like get the stuff flowing, and then yeah,
Right.
he made him do that, but he like swallowed the gasoline, so he got absolutely fucking blitzed, like he got high as fuck. And then the bus driver was like trying to carry him home whilst he was also high as fuck to his mum, and he was like
Yeah.
10 or something. It's a good movie. I don't know what it's called though, unfortunately.
I
Yeah,
think
but
the funniest.
also, like,
It's
I'd
absolutely
imagine,
not
especially
Spy
when
Kids.
you are 10, it wouldn't take that much to get you like to get you kind of high of gasoline, right?
Oh no, I wouldn't imagine so at all. Yeah.
Mm-mm.
Okay, so when I was trying that,
I'm good. But to be perfectly honest, I am alright. I'll
yeah, I
stick to
don't think I
sniffing
need
it when
too
I'm
much
filling up my
gasoline either. Wait, what the fuck's my brain doing? Did I just say gasoline?
gasoline.
Just
I do that as well.
I was like, what the fuck did I just say?
Why? Why did you
Yeah.
say that?
But sometimes I mix words, sometimes by accident.
Sometimes
a
all I think
word.
about is you, right? No, okay. I tried.
Yep,
I
yep,
tried.
yep.
I thought,
I
I thought
regularly
everybody.
just got
everybody
all
was
the
DMCA
spelling shit.
Oh yeah.
Just because, like, the word, if I say it, it sounds similar, but it's two different words.
Oh yeah, like what are they called again? Seth, you know this.
What?
Where
You know
words
me.
sound the same, but they did hyperbole, yeah, something like that.
No, hyperbole is exaggeration. What are you trying to make me? What word is it about?
It's like where they sound the same, like where and where.
Yeah, exactly that problem I got there. But also with and also Dutch and English words where I mix them up, and like it's really annoying. And I'm like, wait a minute, just stop the right words.
Homophones, that's it.
Yeah,
I could be
homophones, yeah, homophones, yeah.
Homophones.
It's a nice,
Like,
nice ring to
personally,
it.
It's mostly a problem because I'd say I mostly spell by sounds. It's like just think about what it sounds like and how I would write that, but that doesn't work out that well anymore ever since I started talking more English.
Just play as much as you can, I'm not really. Yeah.
Anyway, if we will go back to work, there's like one thing we skipped. Clarity actually mentioned that at least back in the day, before like lockdown slash COVID slash Corona time, it was
Hold up.
you were applying for a job, and how it worked was you are 18, you just finished high school, or 19, you finish high school, or you are 25, I don't know, you finish university, and you are applying for a job. Everyone will be like, okay, we'll hire you, but we need you to have 30 years of experience.
Yeah, I got a funny story about
Like,
that
how?
one.
Tell me.
There's this one story about a developer. He made a library for like coding and stuff, and he like there was this one job he applied for, and he had to have like what was it? He had to have like 5 years of experience with that library, which he wrote himself 2 years before.
Cool. That's perfect.
Yeah.
But that's how it works, yeah, basically.
Oh,
Yeah.
there was yeah, because I remember seeing something that was like graduate jobs, and then it was like you must have your master's degree, graduate with your master's degree, and have 5 years of experience. And I was like, how the fuck are you expected to have 5 years of experience when you just graduated university?
Yep.
Like, Some
Yeah,
people that are awful.
yeah. That's why I was kind of convinced to do apprenticeship to get experience because I think like before you were always taught the thing about uni, milk focusing on uni, they don't tell you everything. Like they tell you, "Oh, go uni, do all of this, do that," but they don't tell you that. Oh, you're gonna need experience because that's what they value, and then you struggle to get jobs because they'll just hire someone who's older than you, who has more experience, and then you're like, bruh, you're probably better than them on paper,
Of
but
course.
because the experience matters, because they need someone who can quickly, they don't need to like teach up or kind of handhold. They'll just pick him instead, which is, it's not really fair, but it's just like how those are the type of things, I wish they kind of told you. They just tell you
Totally
uni,
agree.
but they don't tell you the experience side. That is a
But
big
like, there are some
requirement.
movies that offer some
Yeah,
internships,
courses, yeah.
like some co-op programs, and like they'll set you up,
Yeah, right.
like they'll get you
It's
an
like, let's
internship,
say,
and then you can work as an intern at that company, and then like further down the line, you'll be a full-on employee.
Yeah.
Like, there are some unis in Canada that will do that, like McMaster, U of T, and so on, like the big unis.
Wow, that's pretty cool. That's the first time I'm hearing about it. I'm really like usually they're the apprenticeships that you actually kind of get the thing where they make you an employee at the end of it. But that's pretty cool. I didn't know
But
about
like,
that.
they're actually big companies, like Microsoft, Google, IBM, AT&T.
Oh, yeah, I've heard about those ones who kind of talent seek, so they kind of invested in the uni and then like
Yeah,
because
yeah, yeah.
they know there's a lot of talent that goes to uni, they kind of pick their new employees from there, straight from.
And it's like open season for all companies, so like you can get a bunch of new interns every year, and the ones that you like you can keep, and the ones that you don't like,
Yeah, yeah.
Just get your receipts and you can just return them like that.
Yeah.
Easy.
Just keep a receipt saying, "Oh, I didn't really like the thing. Can I get a refund?"
Yeah. It's like a free trial.
Yeah.
It's just
But like, they pay you for the internships. Like, I think it's like 10K a month, 10K Canadian. That's like around, like, I don't know, $7.5K. That's pretty good.
It's like
For an
4 or
internship.
5K a month.
Yeah. I think in Scotland, you don't have to pay for uni.
Yeah, but if you're Scottish, you don't pay for uni. You have to be a resident in Scotland for at least.
All right,
5
we're getting
years.
married, so
that's true as well.
Because marrying buys you 5 years of
but those
Scottish.
internships too for those big companies, they're harder to get into. Like,
Yeah, of
it's
course,
not
yeah.
just like anybody can get into that, because they do put in resources into interns too, right? So you have to pass certain tests. But Google has a very fascinating system for hiring that's very
Yeah, Google's program is very good. Who's vrooming?
It's not me.
Vroom.
No, it was me. It was outside.
No, that much. Like,
Um,
as far as I know, I'm not in the car right now.
But like, my friend got hired at Google just because he searched something on Google, and then they're like, he searched like 3 different times, and then like the Google webpage just flipped over and it said, "Hey, we like what you're searching. Do you want to do this test?" And he did the
Bruh.
test. He passed the first test, and they're
Huh?
like,
Perfect.
"Cool. This was an application for Google. We'll send you." a
Who
couple
the
more
hell
tests
did that?
if you pass the this
It's
3
that's
times,
creepy, bro.
Imagine
will,
going to
Creepy
work.
as fuck.
we'll call
Let
you
the
for an
guy speak.
interview.
What do they think when someone is searching for?
Big Brother's
And
watching.
now he works in the engineering
Yeah,
department
someone
at
just
Google.
finished.
Bro, I'm sorry, Jonathan. Like, we didn't hear a thing.
I
I heard it.
I heard a lot of things.
I will always hate you,
Yeah.
Tommy. No
Everyone
worries.
was speaking over him. I'm sorry, Jonathan.
No, it's all good. It's all good. But basically, he did the 3 tests. He passed, and then they called him for an interview. And now he works for one of the engineering departments at Google. Right? I'm not gonna say which project he works on because Rich is.
Yeah, you don't want to dox him.
Pretty cool.
What?
Pretty cool.
Yeah, like,
yeah, it was
I'd
really,
especially,
really cool, like how he described it. It's pretty sweet.
I'd especially imagine it works very well to find programmers in the way they put their applications, because like essentially programmers Google everything.
Yeah, it's a
True.
great way. It's like if basically how it works is it just looks for these very specific words that you're using, right? And if you search it like multiple times, that like kind of pops up their algorithm to be like, yo, this is
Also,
the candidate.
on the other hand, it is kinda a stupid way, because if someone has to search it multiple times, he wouldn't have remembered it the first time.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
Is it
you could be researching something, right? So it's
Mhm.
like, and they have to pass 3 tests that are, not simple tests, right? They
Yeah,
basically
right.
it's not just like you do 3 tests right away and you get a call back. It's like you do 1 test, they send it back, they review it to make sure that you passed, and then they send you another one. It's like a multiple day process, but it just starts off in that like those couple Google searches.
Yeah,
Pretty
bottom line,
sweet.
it's just an advertisement for their stuff.
Yeah. It's cool stuff though, man. Like, and it's harder to get jobs at Google and Apple nowadays. They just contract hire a lot of people nowadays, which means they'll go through companies that basically hire people under those companies, and then they hire those contract companies into their company so that they don't have to pay benefits, they don't have to pay, which was all the rage of getting jobs at Google back in the day was like, oh, if I go work for Google, get, you know, I'll get access to their apartments and living facilities. I'll get access to their massive like cafeteria and like and all these extra benefits of this and that and et cetera, et cetera. So to bypass that, they just hire contract companies
Yeah,
under them
probably
to work on
originally
projects.
those benefits probably were to get in the people,
Yeah.
and all the way around to get the people
Yeah.
in, to get the people to work for them.
Yeah.
Exactly. So it would entice people to work for them now. But they're so big that you want to go work for Google, you want to go work for Facebook and Apple and all that stuff like that. So
Not Facebook
they
anymore.
don't need to.
Yeah, not that one. No.
Meta. I mean, you still get a job at Meta. You'll still like you can go work anywhere, kind of thing.
Yeah.
Right? But so yeah, those were used to get you into the companies. But nowadays, the companies people want to work there, and their conditions aren't as great. But you get to say, hey, I worked for Google on this project, or hey, I worked for Meta, or I worked
Even
for
Microsoft, you can see even Microsoft, right?
Yeah, so like you can work at all these places and then go work for some other company, right? Eventually. So they're not meant. These companies are meant to be kind of like stepping stones. But if you make it big into there, which is really hard, like if you actually do progress in a career in those companies, then you're set. You're set for life. Like, and the benefits are great. It's just really hard to get into it because most of the time they'll just contract work out.
Yeah. For example, my scheme, I wasn't even meant to be on the scheme. Like, I'm a massive outlier because oh my goodness. They have target schools, and my school is nowhere near the target school. Their target schools are like these private schools or these very, very, very hard academic schools that I don't think I was in. That wish I got into, but like, that's the schools that they get students from, and like, all the people on the course, all the other apprenticeships know each other because they went to the same school. It was just random that, I'd applied to get a JP Morgan apprenticeship, but, that didn't work out because immediately I got there, I could literally just realize, yeah, this is not really meant for someone like me, because it was very full of people whose daily allowance was probably more money than I could ever dream of. And I just felt like, yeah, it was probably not. It was like going to be a really big sacrifice. I would have to move from my house because it was in Bournemouth, and I live in London, and that's quite far. Not as far for you, Tommy, but like it's far for people like who live in London who don't go more than like 20 or 30 miles a day on a car.
Yeah, no, I get it. I get the difference between living in the city and, you know,
Yeah.
if you live in the city, a lot of times you don't even own a car because you're just taking
Yeah.
transport everywhere, right?
Yeah.
Which is why I don't live in the city because I like to drive. I love driving.
I need to get my driving license. That's one thing. I have to do it before June. What else?
I sent a screenshot from one of the unis I was talking about on how their
Okay.
I'm looking at it. Huh?
internship
Make sure.
programs work, and it's pretty pog. Pretty pog.
Yeah, that's pretty cool because internships and all that stuff can really help people who wouldn't really have the connections. I feel like what people don't know is connections. It's not really sometimes before it used to be how good you are. Well, it still is kind of, but also it's the connections who you know.
It's how
I
to
knew
achievement.
someone, yeah, who you know, because the person how I got into my scheme is that I knew a guy who was quite popular. He used to be really big in the financial industry, but he decided to become like a careers advisor for students and kids. So he got me the connection into the bank. Normally, I didn't even know Commerce Bank existed because they don't do. Oops, I just doxed myself. They don't do what you call it. They don't do what you call it retail. They don't do that type of business in London. They mainly do private. So you probably wouldn't be able to get a loan from them or something like that. But if you're in Germany,
Okay, I have to go, so guys, I'll see you guys
Oh.
later.
you let me know.
Okay,
Alright,
Emilio,
see
bye
you,
bye.
bro.
Goodbye.
Yeah, but so I wouldn't usually get to know all of these things. So yeah, it's been. I think next year will be 4 years I've been working for them. It's crazy to believe that.
Time flies. It's crazy.
I think like 5 years ago, what was I doing? I think I just finished my.
I guess
So you started working for them
living?
at 16, bro?
No, before I started working them
at 5.
18. When I was 2019. Well, I'm 21 this year. But 5 years ago, I was, messing around doing something. What? Wait, am I getting the maths wrong? I think I'm getting the maths wrong.
Old, bro.
Yeah.
Oh,
No,
my God.
if he's saying he worked at the company for 4 years,
Yeah, he's a dumbass and he's
Earning
old.
Yeah.
He's. I'm not gonna say that.
It's just cooked.
you're a year off. That's all.
Yeah, I'm a year off. I'm a year off the calculations. But yeah, I worked there in 2019 September. Remember when I got my face paycheck? I think I still have the receipt for when I looked in my account and the first money came in. Oh my God, I just felt with so much joy. I literally enjoyed getting up to go to work. I had that, buzz of innocence.
We all did, Flash. We all did.
I remember I used to stay back after work, do overtime because I really wanted to get a task done. Oh my God.
But also kind of like, especially the last 2 months, I got that with my like not a full-time job, but like student job, getting money on the side to work from 7 till 11 at night, and at the company they work till like 12, but I usually stop at 11, so I have to go to school next day. They're like, oh, hold up, it's 11 already? I don't really want to go home yet.
Yeah.
It's like, nah, I'll go home, I need to sleep. It's like, it's just...
That's like
sometimes
me
you
in the
just enjoy it enough to just keep working.
That's like me in the VC calls. Oh, it's 1 a.m. It's 2 a.m. I think I should go to bed.
Tell
My
me
work
about it.
starts at 9.
Every day. It's crazy.
That happens to me a lot. Where I'm like, yeah, I should probably go to bed. Yeah, but like, maybe 2 minutes wouldn't just hurt. 2 minutes turns into 2 hours.
Yeah.
It's 2 a.m.
I think Michael can say something about it as well, right?
Yeah, I can relate to that a bit too much.
Yeah, it's 3 a.m. I'm barely alive, and I need to wake up early. Like a lot of the times, like when because I'm not having to go back into the office because before I don't really need to go into the office to do my job because I'm like Michael and Tom. I'm a tech guy, kind of just do things because I just remote onto my PC and that's all I really need to do. I don't really need to be on site to fix things because that's not my area. But yeah, I can understand.
Well, by the way, hi Cobra, welcome to the stream. I'm glad you make it.
Welcome, welcome.
He's from Molly's community, actually. You know my favorite streamer, Molly.
Which one of your favorite?
Which one? Which
Hey,
one?
Ava,
Which one
Ava,
is-
guys, Ava Kadmore is still not streaming, so for now it's Molly. Molly, just shortly Molly. And
Like,
then...
Oh, sorry,
and
do you mean
then,
your wife? Sorry.
And then I guess it will be Ava. But Ava is going to stream at like, let's say 4 a.m. So it's time when I really want to sleep.
Fuck me.
So
Bro.
F me, because you know she's in LA. It's like 9 hours difference. So I'm afraid that
Yeah.
I will not catch up on her. So it's like pointless to be her VIP or try to be her VIP. Plus there will be thousands of people trying to be her VIP because she's Ava Kadmore, you know.
Yeah,
It's like,
but
TikTok
none of
girl.
them are rich mosh. That's the difference.
Yeah. Like I'm rich much obviously, but then again, you know, it's like I don't really
Yeah,
have
it's
money
just
anymore for
maybe
being
kinda hard.
another VIP. So it's like
Yeah.
I already gave Myra all my life savings basically, not all of them, but
Yeah.
like partially.
Yeah, Michael
part of
can relate.
yeah.
Oh, that's not even close to my life savings. Don't worry about it.
Alright, Mr.
Thank you.
Moneybags, fuck me.
Oh, damn. You're
No,
actually right.
I didn't mean it like that.
Yeah, yeah,
What, like,
yeah.
what
yeah.
other way is
Yeah.
it to mean that? Fuck off.
No, I meant it more in a way of like I wouldn't have done that if I really couldn't like afford it. So.
Oh
you know.
yeah, true.
Like we don't want ukulele. Yeah, we don't want ukulele. We want PlayStation 5, right, guys? Just kidding. Imagine, imagine, it'd be cool. By the way, Cobra, how are you doing? Let me know in the comments if you are still here. How you doing? No. What? Oh no. Oh yes. PlayStation 5. It's like, oh yes.
Oh, no.
That'd
So,
be- that'd be
the
cool.
stuff I used, I don't know, 'cause no one else really
Yeah,
plays Destiny here aside from me.
Ah,
Yeah. There's
I-
a thing where you have a vault where you,
I
all
played
the
beta.
stuff you don't pick up.
Like beta was fine, but it was like basically it's for me. I didn't want to play
Mhm.
more.
So, if I.
Yeah, one of my friends still plays Destiny. Like a lot.
Yeah, I mean why not? But
Yeah.
still.
Wumble, is
Still
your
issues.
internet about to die?
Yeah, that was what I was going to mention. Like my internet is about to die, so I was
Oh, no.
I'm going to leave for now. But if you guys are still here in 2.5 hours, I
You'll
might
you'll
rejoin.
still be here. You'll still be
Okay,
here.
okay.
Me and
Right.
Seth will stay out for you.
I might not. I've had 1.5 hours yesterday night. So.
Yeah.
It's not much.
We shall see.
It's
And
not 3
maybe,
hours.
Surf will be here until like 7 a.m.
Hmm.
That's don't worry.
Not
Okay.
again.
I need to do editing,
No.
but I will try. By the way, Cobra, good
Yes,
night if
you
you go
guys-
to sleep. See you too, Bumblo as well.
Valentine's Day. Okay. Valentine's Day is,
Much
I
better.
don't know. I think it's a very good marketing scheme. I think there's even things
That's the only thing
where
it
these
is. It's just
people-
marketing, yeah.
I think in Asia they have these marketing things where only single people can get offers or something like that, or and then that would, I can't remember what it was, but there was like this Valentine stuff for people that were single or something, like to encourage them to get a date or something. I can't remember. I can't remember what the scheme was, but I remember seeing some thing about it. I forgot what it's called, but it's very commercialized in other countries as well. You think it's only like Europe and the other countries, but yeah, it's quite popular in other countries as well. But yeah, I think it's I think it's a good idea. I would say some people would say you shouldn't take a Valentine's Day for you to treat your partner
Mm-hmm.
that
I mean,
nicely.
if you
But I
got a
think
partner, you gotta treat them every day. Not on
Yeah,
Exactly,
Yeah,
that's
I
what I
think-
was going to say. If you love someone, it's not like I love you only this one day in the year, Other
It's
I
days,
think they
no.
would know that, but like I think that's a phrase people sometimes say. Oh, blah blah blah. This is this. Why is it only Valentine's Day? I think it's just a day where people can. It's a day when people really can make time, and there's provision. Like the world's all in the same idea of treating their partners, so
Yes.
you can make things a bit easier to do.
So basically, like factories will stop, shops will be closed, only so that everyone can love each other. That's how it works. For one day. That's
one
it.
day for one day.
It's like,
It's kind of like Christmas. Christmas is like a good, although like it's very commercialized. It's sometimes a bit too materialistic. It does allow people to to spend time with family, like get offers or encourage people to do certain things that may be positive. So, as much as the day is, some people
Imagine,
don't like the day.
imagine you are me. I mean, you are single. You are single, and you want to go to
You can get
McDonald's.
halal.
And with this logic, actually, it's like I'm hungry. I want to go to get McDonald's because I want to. You go
And then
to
you
the
just see
McDonald's, and
50
there
couples there.
and there's a sign on the door. We are closed today because every employee has a boyfriend slash girlfriend, and they want to be together because they love each other. What do you do as what do you do as a
I think
single
you
person?
just you go to
in
somewhere
scenario?
else. I think
It's like
it
everywhere,
can be
every door.
inconvenient in that
It's like
times.
every door would be the same sign, you know. It's like, and now you're just single, being there, being hungry, you know, alone. It's like, what do you do in this scenario? You just kill yourself,
like,
I guess.
like sometimes, I feel like it's always been, what do you call it, looked down upon to be single. I think you need to pride yourself in. There's nothing wrong with being, not having a partner on Valentine's Day. It's not something you should do. I think.
Like Valentine's Day, I don't give a shit, but like when I actually mind is, let's say, Christmas. It's like the period of Christmas. Christmas is like the only period when I'm like, I'm alone again. Cool. But Valentine's Day, like I don't care anymore. It's like it's stupid.
Yeah, I think Christmas is the only time, like, if you're not with family or you're not with a partner, you do feel the effects of it.
Yeah, because I want to
know.
celebrate this with someone, but how do I want to celebrate Valentine's Day when there's like nothing special about it, right? But Christmas is, it's about togetherness, gathering, food, another food, a lot of food.
Yeah, it's about
free
people
time,
getting together.
food. So yeah.
Food is fog, gaining weight.
Exactly, and for me, it's like let's say 10 or 14 days of like seriously having a free time, because my only free time is during Christmas.
Yeah, because
Otherwise,
it's the end
I'm
of the
still teaching.
year as well. Things slow down at work as well.
Yeah, and
For
summer
example,
break.
like-
Yeah, I'm teaching at company, so those people still working. So I'm still teaching during the summer break, spring break, and so on. So the Christmas, the only time I have some free time, So yeah, so I just want to be with someone. It's like I'm single. I go to to McDonald's. It's closed today. That's what they say. So yeah. So based on the scenario you're saying, like this is the only day people have opportunity to be together because they love each other, so they should make time. So everything else should be like closed, so they manage to make time for them.
I think is mainly a thing where companies can gain off the like this joint like hive mind behavior. Everybody's doing the same thing. Everybody wants to get their girlfriend flowers. Everybody wants to treat their girlfriend or their partner to something nice. So, it's a time where there's like a hive mind or the cultures, or everybody's like has this shared almost values and culture, which I think can be good.
Yeah, totally.
It does bring people together. Does make some people who are not as committed or endeavoring in their relationships to commit a bit more to commemorate the day, and how you would be like not looked down upon, but like it would be questionable for you not to. And some people you probably may get a little bit of stick for not treating your girlfriend.
I guess
out
like
to
for me it's because I'm just like single. I don't know how it works when I'm not single, but the point is I want to do this more than just once a year. Let's say once a month would be okay for me.
You can do it once
so, like,
a year. It doesn't stop you. That's the thing.
Exactly. So like, but there are seriously people like you said that they only like focus on it like one day because they are super busy. So this one day we'll be together. But
yeah, that's good.
It's like for me something special. So like Christmas is definitely once in a year event. Halloween basically the same, but holy moly!
By that
Valentine's.
argument, Valentine's Day is once a year, right?
No, it's not. It's like
Thing
for
as
me,
well.
Valentine's Day is something I can do basically every day. If I have a girlfriend, seriously, I can do this every day, right? It's like I can take her to dinner, I can buy her flowers without like, oh, it's Valentine's Day. Here's your chocolate. Let's have
It's
sex.
kind of like everybody's in the mood for love and like kindness. It's kind of like got that Paris type of vibe. Everybody's like.
But Christmas, you can't eat the Christmas food every day. It's just only special for Christmas. And you just don't have like 10 or 14 days. Like, just vacation.
Well, some people have it different. I think in the States you've got
know.
Thanksgiving and Christmas, so that's kind of like two double whammy type of food celebrations, so you can be lucky.
Yeah, but I'm looking from my point of view, So yeah, obviously.
Yeah, of course. We don't really celebrate Thanksgiving. We don't have Thanksgiving. We only have, Christmas.
I don't.
Stuff like that.
Me too. I'm from Czech Republic, so it's only UK
Yeah,
and
I
slash.
think Easter's the one of the day I don't think the people do a lot. I think it's mainly like a UK thing. I think Easter is.
Yeah.
Like, you don't really hear people celebrating Easter in like the US or even like in Europe.
No, Easter's big in Canada.
Is it?
Yeah.
Wow.
Oh really?
I mean, the city I grew up in, it was big.
I never knew that. I thought like Easter was only big here because I don't know, maybe. I don't know.
I mean, I don't know, like, for the other provinces in Canada, but, like, the city I grew up in, like, it was big.
That's nice. It's really nice. Like, I'm living in Karivari. Basically, it takes you 15 minutes to get anywhere because I'm living in the middle of the town. So this place here, super small.
You're from Prague?
No, I have to travel by bus to Prague, let's say 2 hours and 15 minutes now only. It's a lot of time. And then in Prague, actually, it takes you a lot of time you can walk, but it takes you a lot of time. And you don't have time if you live in Prague, because basically when I was teaching in Prague on Mondays, in one day, I had more experience and like more stuff to do in one day compared to 6 days in here in my hometown. So like I went to the cinema, I went to this restaurant, I went here, I met my friend, I met my best friend, I did all of this, and then I come here and it's like my old friends here are busy or tired after work, so let's play WoW. And yeah, it's just like perfect. So Prague, it's definitely a place where I would love to live, but it's super expensive over there, and you need to have like 5 roommates or at least a girlfriend to live with. So. And a stable job, like seriously making in Czech koruna, let's say 50k to be able to pay for the rent and food and stuff.
I mean, you're not the only place. I mean, like, for example, Toronto was hit with a real estate inflation because of COVID.
Mm-hmm.
Like, prices are through the roof.
Yeah, I heard about it.
Like, for a 1-bedroom, you'd have to pay around, like, $1,800 a month.
Yeah, it's like everywhere. It's not like in Prague. It's like basically everywhere nowadays. And when it comes to real estate, / living, / flat, / house, there's where you make money. For example, you want to go to a job here to make money per month, and it's gonna be 50k, like I said. Or you can be happy because you have a flat / house, and you can rent it for 50k per month. So with this logic, you don't need to work. Or if you work, you have extra money to save, and then with those extra money from saving, which is basically other people's whole salary, you can easily buy the newest car, other house, and so on, and so on.
Well, yeah, if you're renting something for 50k a month.
Yes.
No, it's
like in Czech koruna.
Not dollars.
In Czech koruna to me, but the point is like the salary here, normal salary here is like 25k or 30k.
Okay.
And then if you do some extra, like some manager job, something like that, you have like 50, 60k basically. It's
so
like
you have to work their ass off to pay
yeah,
rent.
exactly. And someone just having like house, renting the house for 50k per month. It's like you won. You can be IT guy for 50k per month, or you can just rent a house to someone for 50k per month.
Okay, back to our main topic, Flashor, 6'3" gang. How is it to intimidate others?
To go, I feel like people.
I mean, look,
other
when I
people
walk around
judge me
uni
as-
campus, I mean, everyone makes way for me. Like, it's
I
pretty
don't know. In London is a bit different. Even as tall as I am, people still try to do stuff. You just have the shorts. People try to push past you, or like step in front of you in the train. People are like, they don't care. They don't care. They don't care if you're 6'4" or anything. They'll push you out the way. I think it's something,
height doesn't matter, it's attitude.
Bro, it's attitude. I'm a very kind of.
Because no one fucks with me. Like I'm like, there's like these big gym lads like try and cut in front of you and like just fuck off, get to the back.
I think I'm very reserved.
No, I usually walk back up.
I am not.
Full shoulders going, and then no one would even like. I intimidate others like pretty bug, even though I wouldn't even hurt an ant.
Yeah, I'm a bit. I don't know. People get that vibe. I remember my friend said. I was telling my friend, yeah, I think I'm very like kind and approachable. My friend said, no, you're not.
Yeah,
some big guy.
Maybe he's just racist.
No, he's my mate. But like, okay, I understand the other part where you're trying to say stuff.
Yeah,
but like,
yeah.
I don't know. I feel like I'm quite approachable. I find like a lot of people sometimes do approach me if they need help randomly on the street. I don't know. I would, based on my friends' opinion of me, they think I'm some
Yeah, I have the
very
same problem
big
too.
guy.
Yes.
I don't know. It just try and step on you as you try to get past. But no, I'm quite approachable. I'm quite, I don't know. I think it does have its advantages. I think
And
my main
disadvantages.
disadvantage is clothes and getting everything. Like,
Yeah, trying
I
to
find
get
it
some
so
boots.
hard to get shoes,
Yeah,
especially in the
same,
UK,
same.
because to find a size 14 shoe in the UK is like trying to
Bro,
find
you're
gold.
lucky. I'm size 15.
Oof. But it's
You just
It's
What
like,
size shoe
don't
are
you
you,
guys
Flash?
have internet?
Flash,
It's
what
like,
size shoe are you?
14.
15.
Well, that's
14. Dang.
what size are you, Tommy?
Just barely had. I'm 13.
I'm a
Damn.
9.
Yo.
I don't know. I just got flat feet. I got flat feet, which makes it even worse. So
Same.
for having flat feet, like you can't wear other shoes like normal people. Like it won't look as good because you expand it, and mine just makes it like bulge out to the sides or something like that. I'll get
Like, I
uncursive
only have
words.
two pairs of boots. Like, one winter and one, running shoe. That's it.
Especially like formal shoes is hard to get.
Yeah,
good
yeah,
ones.
yeah.
That's my biggest issue, especially because I have to be in the office. When I'm going to the office, I have my like trainers on, just for me to get to A and B,
Yeah.
and then I change into them. I put them in my locker, in my drawer. I just fit them in the bottom drawer, which I don't really use. And that's why I put my formal shoes. But I'm not going to be in the office this week, so I said let me bring them home. So I kind of bring them home. Don't just leave them there for like 2 weeks just to start stinking out the place. Yeah, just allow them to air out a bit more. So yeah, that's one thing. Yeah. Some clothes, like to be honest, I find shirts are not too bad. I think because of my body type, I'm quite like built stocky, so it's not like it just. I don't know. Some clothes are hard to find. I wear size 18 shirts, but it's mainly because the neck and arms. So I've quite like a thick neck, and then also I have long arms, I have really long arms, so I have to go up at sizes, even though I probably don't need to be able to get a shirt I can wear. Like for example, I've gone back to work and I realized, I can't wear size 17 shirts anymore, which I used to wear before lockdown. I remember that from almost 2 years ago. It's not because I've gained weight, It's because they've been shrinking in the washing machine. That's why.
Just blame the washer. Just blame
Yeah,
the
that's.
washer.
Well, actually, we don't. One thing is weird. In like the States and everybody else, people use dryers. I don't use a dryer in my house.
No,
No?
we don't here too. Like we use.
Yeah, we just use just
old school.
an area outside, just put it outside.
Hang them on the
Yeah, hang them on
washing
the thing.
Bro, I just realized I've been fucking muted. Dumbass.
I've done that
Fido,
several
Fido.
times. I did that yesterday. I was having full-on conversations with people,
Yeah.
not realizing they don't even know what I'm saying.
Solo versation.
And then Surf would always just make fun of me. Like,
By the way, Cobra Kai, good night.
Muppet.
Thank you for being here. See ya.
I'm a Muppet for
Next
not realizing
time,
I'm
I
speaking
guess.
to myself. Because I feel like my
Bye.
whole
Yeah, it
audio
happens.
system is messed up and weird.
It happens
Doesn't
to
really
all of
work
us.
properly.
Not gonna lie.
But yeah, I don't know. Being tall has its perks, benefits.
Yeah. Advantages.
I was lucky.
pros and cons.
About 6'5", Myra said she wouldn't. I wouldn't have a chance. But so I kept it. I had to keep it in the guidelines. I had to specifically for Myra. I'd stop me growing. Yes, specifically.
Respectfully.
You
I-
sound like cheese right now.
Yeah. Yes, I decided to, I was like, hey, Cells, can you stop growing? She doesn't want a guy that tall. And then, but I think I probably may get another growth spurt, and then we'll go pear shaped. I'll be too tall. But yeah, I feel like no, I said pear
Yeah,
shaped.
I know what it means. I'm not dumb.
Okay, I need to explain it to them. Pear shaped is like is. I don't understand what it means. It's just like this phrase, like some phrases.
It's just funny shape.
Yeah, like you're driving me up the wall. It doesn't make any sense to the other person. It's just a weird phrase you use in
Wait,
London. Yep.
Sorry. Do you actually play or no?
Yes.
Oh, then add us. What's your app?
I added MKLV on Xbox. Why
Wait, really?
Wow.
I didn't see a notification.
It was just like when we played Fortnite ages ago. I think you went offline then, I added you.
Oh yeah.
How do we even
In
see
the
that?
Fortnite thing. Oh, Fortnite.
Yeah, my bad.
Fortnite.
Yeah, being tall is kind of cool.
It has its perks and its
Yeah,
cons.
Yeah, I don't get called a short king, which is kind of upsetting. But
Oh yeah, and I see a message from you.
yeah. It's a sacrifice, a trade-off.
The trade-off. Le trade-off.
Yep. Oh god. But yeah, I don't know. Being tall was alright. I never really imagined
Where's
myself
Tommy,
being tall. Tommy's kind of working, so he'll come. He'll be here. He's around.
Tommy.
What are you talking about here?
Yeah, me and Tommy have. Tommy would never leave us. Never leave me.
Tommy is here
Stand
to
by
stay.
my
I don't get
side.
what do you mean I'll come around? I'll come around to what?
No, like you're working sometimes. But like,
Bro, why are you so defensive about it?
no, because
I
the
don't know,
phrasing.
Like I just kind of. I was
like-
yeah, like what?
Yeah, because it'll be weird. Like, because he came in. No, he didn't. He didn't. Oh god, I need to stop the
Flash,
phrases.
you're trusting this. You're trusting this.
I'll just twisted it to much worse than it needs to be.
You need to be more articulate, Flash. Like, genuine.
Yes.
Holy
Yes.
fuck. Dumber.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm just getting flustered.
Jeez, sir.
That's
Why
all.
you gotta be so mean to Flash? You always pick on Flash. Pick on someone your own size.
Everyone else is shorter than me,
Pick
though.
on
I
Myra.
am his size.
No, she's no, I'm not that short.
Yeah, that's actually 5'8".
No, that's a violation. No one's that short.
Yeah,
Fuck me.
yes. Surf's giving that 5'8". That 5'8" vibes.
What's wrong with being 5'8", bro?
Yeah, I was literally about to say, isn't Zeke 5'8"?
What's
I mean,
up?
it's not 6'3", so
Yeah,
Yeah.
6'3"
Bro.
gang, let's go.
Bro, how's it like being on an airplane, by the way?
I have to always get the emergency door.
Yeah.
Emergency seat.
True. You pay an extra $150.
I don't have to
Yeah.
pay. when I do it.
He has to
It's-
get like 6 chairs just in front of him.
150,
to
nice.
fit his
No.
legs.
The emergency seats, like you have to pay an extra. I don't know. With Emirates, we pay around $150. I
I've never
usually pay
paid for
off with miles. So pretty pog.
I've never paid with mine. I've just asked when I have the seat at the edge, and then they'll be like, "Do you know how to do it?" And I say, "Yeah." In the case of an emergency, I'll be like, "Yeah, of course I do."
When
And that's
I
it.
was 17, so basically if you're under 18, you can't fly on the emergency exit seat.
Yeah.
So when I was 17, I was at the airport. So we go to the desk to check in, and he's like, "Okay, where's Hamza?" He calls me out, and he's like, "He's 17. He can't sit at the emergency exit." And he's like, "Where is he?" I'm like, "I'm here." He looks at me like this, and I'm like, "So if someone else is gonna sit there, they won't even have enough willpower to open the door. Like I'm your best bet." And like I'm a 6'3" giant just standing right there. He's like, "Okay, look, I'm gonna let it pass."
You already
They
did.
change it. They change it.
Where are we going, bro?
If they don't.
Oh no. You already jumped out.
Wait, are you guys playing Fortnite?
Optimism.
No.
No.
Warzone.
Warzone. Oh.
Yeah.
You pay?
Ah!
Play Warzone.
By
Dropped a
the way,
helicopter on my head.
I
By
have a very
the
toxic
way.
relationship with that game.
It's
I
very
blame Michael.
demanding when it comes to
Don't
graphic
blame me.
and such.
Why did you hot drop?
PTSD with rage.
I was the last one
drop.
to jump.
How can you have hot drop it?
Oh no, it was.
You there, Tommy?
Hi Tommy.
Oh
It
no!
was Peak that hot drop.
Dummy.
Wait, I'm getting confused. How do you hot drop on Warzone?
Well, you just drop at the first place. That's what hot dropping is. You just drop at the first place.
I thought, because I was getting like the apex, you know, when you drop at the.
Target eliminated.
Oh, that's a hot zone, not the hot zone, not hot drop.
Hot,
Yeah,
hot or
Whole
hop?
box.
Mm-hmm.
Hotbox a car.
But I mean,
You
look,
can hotbox a car.
Flash,
You
the
can,
best feeling is when it's an economy and you've got the 2 seats next to
Fuck.
you empty, and you just spread out.
Cool, cool.
What was that done?
How many times have you guys flied like with the
Um,
VIP shit with extra room?
Once.
I've never
business.
tried it like VIP
Once.
or like, stuff like that.
Damn.
I've just like
Plebs.
been always in the.
Plebs.
Like, if you consider VIP being like no seat in front of you because there are those, you know, doors if needed. So,
Are we
once.
talking about emergency exit seats or
I
business
don't know.
class?
Exactly.
I'm talking about business class.
Oh yeah, I've flown business.
What the?
But I'm
I've
thinking like
flown business.
There's
I
just
think-
a guy on your roof, by the way.
KLM, everything
Yeah,
is
he's
business
following me.
class over there, if I
Tom-
remember it correctly. Oh.
Oh,
Yeah,
Michael.
Wow. Tom is
Yeah.
playing Fortnite right now, and he's not with us.
By the way, what I was going to say is I was streaming for 2 hours, which is exactly the time
I'm
I was
coming, bro.
going to achieve. So I'll be ending the stream. Thank you everyone who was watching,
Watch out, there's a guy in the window.
Some people are
Don't
and we'll stream soon something else. Okay, peace.